Good morning, folks, and happy Sunday. Last week, people all over the world celebrated a new year. But let me ask you a question. Where were all of those people a year ago? Where will all of those people be a year from now? Celebrating a new year. It seems like we're always happy to see a new year in January. But by December, we're happy to see it go. I've never met anyone who says, boy, I really enjoyed this year. I wish it could stick around for like 3 more months. If we could have a 15-month year, that'd be great. Seems like we're always disappointed by the time the year's over. And we're ready for a new one over and over again. A new year is full of potential. It's full of promise, and that is what people are celebrating. And of course, it's the time for New Year's resolutions. Do you know what the number one New Year's resolution is? Losing weight, getting in shape. That's why Planet Fitness always sponsors Dick Clark's Rockin' New Year's Eve every year, because it's on people's minds. Brilliant advertising. New Year's is a time when people think that they can make themselves better through discipline and hard work. Well, people who set goals for the new year can be divided into 2 categories. Those who achieve those goals and those who don't. Most people don't, and they end up discouraged. But some people do achieve their goals. But then what? More goals? Lose even more weight? Make even more money? Read even more books? Get even more degrees? I mean, where does it all end? History is replete with examples of people who, through discipline and hard work, they created a life for themselves that most of us would envy, only to end their lives. Kurt Cobain, Anthony Bourdain, Stevie Ryan, Robin Williams. Proverbs chapter 3 verses 5 and 6 say to trust in the Lord and don't lean on your own understanding. In all of your ways submit to him, and he will direct your paths. You know, as Christians, we have heard those verses 1,000 times. And you know what? We fail to listen. And we reap the consequences. We ignore God's truth that he knows what's best for us. And we pursue the lie that we can do it ourselves, that we know what's best for us. We buy the lie, and then we are deceived over and over again. We walk in darkness until we're living in that proverbial mansion on the hill, alone, alienated, and in despair. So here's a New Year's resolution for God's people. Let's walk deeper in obedience. Let's get into the habit of admitting, I don't know what's best for me, and even if I did, I can't do it myself. Let's ask God to point out to us the areas of our lives where we are not submitting to him. And let's ask him for direction and the power to change so that we can enjoy a closer walk with him. So, meet the new year, same as the old year. But if we commit to trusting God in every area of our lives, we won't get fooled again. Thanks for watching. God bless you.